Welcome back to this F1 Manager 24 Create a Team Career Mode. In today's episode, we have got the Belgium Grand Prix coming up, and we're going to do another 4-race episode into Monza, Baku, and then ending at the Singapore Grand Prix. But on top of that, we've got some important things to do at the start of this episode, because we did scout 2 new race engineers that we want to look at. And those were GP, who is Max Verstappen's real-life race engineer right now. Here in the game, he's actually left for Alpine because, of course, Red Bull, now Red Bull Ford, have basically imploded in the last 2 seasons. They can't afford anyone, it seems. They've had to really drop their staff, their drivers, etc. They have been improving so far in the season, but they lost GP, they lost Verstappen to Mercedes, and look at this, GP has very, very low morale at Alpine on the right-hand side there. So he would be open, I hope, to discussions to sign with us, maybe. You know, so the sticking issue may be his salary, but let's see. And then I want to try and steal William Joseph, who in real life is Lando's actual race engineer. But here in the game, I assume it'll be Alonso, but I don't know, because it seems like McLaren have actually swapped out their other race engineer. So I don't know who's managing who, basically. He's not as, you know, maybe open to leaving, but maybe if you give him a big enough offer, he would. I think that would make McLaren weaker and make us stronger. Let's have a look right now, though. What are we paying our current engineers? So I've got him on a 860k salary, and then he's on a 700. So quite cheap, actually, to be fair. But there's room. There's room there. Financially, we're really good, you know, 35 million. We're not really, I don't think we're going to be going into debt anytime soon now, because we're getting a decent amount of payments from the board, from the sponsors, etc. We're a team that's, you know, fighting for second place in the Constructors' Championship. And by the way, before we get on with the rest of the video, I've just got a quick message from our video sponsor. Yep, this video is sponsored by Lenovo Legion, and we're diving into the Lenovo Legion 7i today. Ready to level up? The Lenovo AI Engine Plus with dedicated AI chips are here to sort you out. Adaptive performance tweaks your CPU, GPU, and memory in real time, giving you a 7% gaming boost and 24% better DCC performance. Plus, Smart FPS ups your game by 15% with a simple switch. But that's not all. Let's talk about cooling. The Legion Cold Front Hyper has new air pathways and fans spinning in opposite directions, pulling in cool air and pushing out hot air from the back. That means up to 25 watts more power, a 2 degrees cooler touch, and 2 decibels less noise. So thankfully, no more sweaty hands. And if you're like me, gaming is more than just a hobby. The Legion 7i with Intel Core i7-14700HX processor and GeForce RTX 4070 laptop GPU is your ultimate sidekick. Ready to smash it? Check out the Lenovo Legion 7i, link in the description. This is why maybe it seemed very tough to even try and attack McLaren in the last episode. They really pulled ahead again as we have plateaued, because we've been putting in, you know, bits for next year's car. And I asked you guys for this episode, should we continue to do that? And it was a resounding yep. I think, you know, now that we've got a bit of a cushion to Mercedes and Ferrari, let's try and see if we can hold off as long as we can without upgrading. Maybe bring one last upgrade at the end of the year to try and combat Mercedes and Ferrari. Because they will catch us, maybe, you know, because Ferrari are looking better in the R&D chart. Mercedes have had a really good bit of uptick of performance on the R&D graph there. So they are coming for us, but if we can hold off and just funnel in upgrades into next year's car, that will obviously put us in a great position to hopefully then, that's the next step in this road, you know. This season we've got our first podium, we've got our first win. Next season, we've got to be aiming for our first championship, surely. And one way to do that is getting better race engineers in line for next season. GP, come on. I know you want to leave Alpine. We already nicked Abby Pulling from Alpine as an affiliate driver. Let's try and nick GP from Alpine here. In terms of who we're going to put him up against, I'm not too sure. I mean, you know, Behrman and Antonelli, they're very equally matched. Antonelli's had his time to shine when he got the first race win. But then Behrman's come back with more consistency of podiums and is outscoring him in terms of points. So, you know, who would benefit from GP the most? I'm trying to think, like, I feel like Antonelli, you know, GP, he gives it back to Max. I feel like he can give it back to Antonelli. Maybe Antonelli's a bit more of a hotter head in the car compared to Behrman, maybe. You know, he's very up and down. Like, he has some great results, and then, you know, he dropped off a little bit last episode. So maybe he'll be better suited to being in car 2 there. Contract length, let's try and lock him in for 3 seasons, huh? 3 seasons. I'm happy with that. Start next season. That's good. So no buyout clause. Salary-wise, I'm happy to go up to... I mean, look at the appeal. Only by going up like 1k is it a huge difference. So 1.6, I'm happy with that. Signing bonus, happy to... oh, with the signing bonus, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? So let's bring that down then. This is how badly he wants to leave Alpine. I'll happily give him 90k if he wants to leave straight, wants to leave for next season. I'll give him a deadline of 14 days. You know, we want to try and hear back pretty soon, in the middle of this episode, I hope. Right, sending that proposal. And we're now going to send another one to William Joseph. We're gunning for some new improvements this episode. William, we're going to have to maybe butter up a little bit with a signing bonus. So I'll give him the signing bonus that GP got an Alpine, 209, very specific number. Salary-wise, happy to go up. I mean, he's very happy there. I'll be happy to go up to 1.3, to be honest. I'm good for that. I'm happy with that. Next season. So we would be buying out. He's got 2 more years on his McLaren contract. So we would be buying that out. I'm happy to do that. 1.8 million for next season. Let's go. The appeal looks good to me. So let's hope he goes for it. Sponsor plan. Let's try and fill this up as much as we can. All right, you're seeing that on the top right there. That is significantly filled up. So if this comes back as not engaged, I'll be annoyed. Right, quick inventory of things. Make 1 more new chassis. Thank you. All rear wings. Oh my god, rear wings. We absolutely need 2 more of those. And underfloor. Oh my god. Okay, don't even have enough room to do all these things. Jeez. Okay, let's pop in one more thing onto research. Let's do the underfloor. Underfloor was big for us, wasn't it? 1 million to that. There we go. It's a decent enough quality here at the Belgium Grand Prix. 4 and 6. Maybe a little bit further off the pace compared to the last episode, what we were seeing in some of the qualifyings. But the drivers are happy. I think Ferrari clearly is up there. Merc as well. I mean, let's see the results, if I'm correct. Yeah, there you go. Verstappen's up there. Hamilton, Leclerc, checkerboard there. And then, of course, McLaren up front. Once again, dominating the front once more after a small little brief break from not being the top team. Still so impressed by the likes of both Williams. One of them's always popping up here. This time it's Lando. And then Lawson for RB. Gasly there, but hopefully not going to be a bother for us. But clearly, yeah, at least the Mercedes of Verstappen is up there, looking good. They're trying to provide him a car to fight more. And Ferrari trying as well to improve, and they have improved clearly in the R&D chart. And meanwhile, Max's old team, Red Bull, floundering with Schumacher down here. So Max will be happy still to be in Merc, and seeing the nice uptick will be good for him. But let's simulate this race and see how we do. Not expecting a lot, but maybe 1 podium would be great. But I think Max could be pretty strong to hold that over. Oh, okay. Not bad. 3rd place for Behrman. 5th for Antonelli. Alonso, that's really the opposite of what he needed for this. P4, Piastri P1. Max does get on the podium, and it means that Piastri, again, just leaps a bit ahead after Fernando closed it a little bit last episode. Verstappen's climbed up the orders. You can see slowly but surely, Verstappen and Mercedes are starting to cook. They're starting to appear there. I'm still amazed Gasly's up here. I mean, he's having a blinder of a season with Aston Martin. He's had some really high, consistent positions. He's ahead of both Ferraris, for goodness sake. I mean, Ocon, with that 1 win, is ahead of Leclerc in the championships. That's crazy anyway. But, again, we outscore Merc, Ferrari. This is why that we should just continue putting research parts in, because McLaren are still outscoring us. So they're the team we're looking at. The rest of them we don't need to worry about right now. So whilst that's the case, just put in research parts. So it looks like here in the calendar we've got a little bit of a summer break. I think this basically is between Spa and Italy, of course, because we've got a bit of a different calendar to real life. So this is basically, I think, like the summer break. Where we've got a bit of time here. And, oh, yes! Accepted contract. GP is happy to sign for us. Get in there, mate. Lovely. We are getting Verstappen's real-life race engineer here in the game. He leaves Alpine for us next season. Confirmed. Love that. Book that in. Now we just await... We await what William Joseph has to say. Oh, you beauty. Here we go. Let me land. We are cooking. William Joseph signed to the team. Thank you very much, man. Leaving McLaren next season. What a set of signings. That is massive for us. We've got a McLaren race engineer. They're the best team by far at the moment in Formula 1 in the game here. And we have got Verstappen's engineer getting him away from Alpine. Beautiful. Beautiful. We are prepared. We're putting things in for research. And we're signing these engineers. We are really preparing ourselves to ascend into a championship fight next season. And it's fair play, you know. Alex Chan is set to maybe go the other way to McLaren as they have contacted him. Fair play, fair play. He's actually, I think he's getting not even that much more money or even less money is that for McLaren. So, yeah, I mean, for them, that's a downgrade because William Joseph was 88 rated, Alex Chan 83. So, even the McLaren are maybe looking to sign him out of spite, potentially. You know, I think we've got the better guy. Chan's done amazing for us. He's been with the team since the start. So, you know, respect for him and, you know, happy that he's going to get that step up to McLaren, a team with a lot of heritage. We're looking to make our own heritage by making these signings, though. And again, it's no surprise that Matthew Ogles also got a contract offer. And this one is maybe surprising. It's also from McLaren. So McLaren, they're going... You know how on last year's F1 Manager game where I stole... both of Ferrari's race engineers, I think it was, or basically two of Ferrari's staff. McLaren are doing that to me. They're basically taking both our race engineers after we just took one of theirs. Yeah, it's fairs, it's fairs. It means we're doing something right. They looked over at us and thought, look, they're engineers. I think that's the next upgrade. Because their other guy was really good as well, I swear. Their other engineer is 91 rated. You're telling me they're looking to replace him as well. Okay, we did actually have one upgrade, sorry. So we have one upgrade because I put in one front wing upgrade last time out. So we will actually have one small update to this year's car in time for the Italian Grand Prix. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's make 4 of these, though. Just get some spares going. And then also, we need to make suspension. Yeah, we need to make some spares of that. There we go. I love finally having a bit of money to play around with that we can actually take inventory and, like, make sure everything's stocked up. We deserve it. It was, like I said last episode, it was a struggle in, you know, in the previous, you know, seasons. And that's the beauty of a road to glory like this, like a series like this, is I can't even remember how it felt in season 1 to have that little money. But, like, you can go back and watch those and see the progression. It's crazy. Yeah, it's great. Oh, here we go. Alex Chan has been officially poached to McLaren. That's fine. That's fine, man. I acknowledge that. I'm happy for you. Go forth. Join McLaren next season. Oh, the board members. The board members. They want to attend the Italian Grand Prix. Come on down. Come on down. We're going to let you lot leave the shed for only the second time in the series history. You will breathe in fresh air and not asbestos. You will actually see what a life in Formula 1 is like. Come on down. Come to the Italian Grand Prix. You make the most of it. It's the one time this season, okay, that you're going to be out the shed. So enjoy it. The Italian Grand Prix ends as it started, as I believe we were. Okay, yeah, the drivers just basically swapped positions, but they were 3-4. They've ended 3-4. McLaren ended exactly how they were. Alonso getting a much-needed win on Piastri. Behind Verstappen, looking decent ahead of Hamilton, the only Ferrari in the top 10. Ocon featuring the top 10 after a good while, actually. And Russell on the Haas, you know, that's a pretty crazy result for Haas, Lando, and then Gasly ending out the top 10. So overall, Alonso gains back a little bit. Constructors-wise, we again outscore the people, and it just completely vindicates what I said earlier. And the board were impressed. They have increased their confidence. It's looking very good. High confidence, delighted. Oh, look at that. Delighted, delighted, delighted. That's very different from what it was last season or the season before, wasn't it? And, you know, everything's just on the up, you know? Everything's on the up. New ATR period's begun, so let's get in some research parts then. Research. Let's do another underfloor, because that was quite important. But now we've got ATR period to use. I'm going to put quite a bit there. 2.9 in for that, and about half the wind tunnel time as well. Get that going. 1 million. Let's put something else in. Chassis. Let's go for that. Let's go for half and half here. Get one engineer on that, and then another research part. What haven't we done? Front wing and side pod. Front wing. Let's go for that. Very, very good. Very, very good. 3 different research bits. We could do another one. We can do another one. Let's go. Side pods. I don't have an ATR period left, but you may as well do another one. Let's do more people on this one, because this doesn't have any ATR period, so maybe not worthwhile not rushing it. But 4 research bits on the car, huh? Oh ho ho. 2027. We are coming for you. And sponsor plan's gone to plan. So we get some decent... 40 million. Oh my... Honestly, hopefully you can tell. The vibes here are immaculate. Everything is going our way right now. This is exactly what we need. Everything here is telling me that we are going to be ready next season to fight for a championship. We will. I'm doing it. I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing a factory upgrade. 11 million. I'm doing it. Factory upgrade. Let's go. 11 million. Let's go. We're into Baku. And why is it always Baku where we're having these problems? Behrman, his better ERS has now got a minor fault, which is probably going to conk out at some point. I say we take this penalty and do the part now in Baku. I think you'll have a better chance of coming back. So 2.5 million, that's fine. And let's use it. So you'll get a penalty for using it, I believe. Unless we're technically not breaking part Ferme because we've done it before qualifying. But I think we're outside the pool of ERS things we've done. So we're going to get a penalty. With Antonelli, is it worth doing that as well? I think we're okay. He's on his last 2 gearboxes. This is okay for now. Engine-wise, okay. I think we can probably go without it. Ironically, car 2 is usually always the problem for us. It has been since the start of the game, but car 1 now is an issue with Behrman. So, yeah, there you go. Penalty. That's fine. That's fine. We'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, no. Antonelli's on pole here. Behrman P3, and he's got a penalty. Oh, God. Well, actually, no. That's actually good, because that means Behrman should have the pace to come back. But Antonelli, another pole position then in the season. Let's see if he can convert it into a win. It's very, very fine. I feel like it's just going to be another podium on the card. It's a 10-place grid penalty, so that's actually not that bad. 13th place. Behrman could definitely come back into the points. Oh, he came back into the points, all right. He came in ahead of Antonelli. Antonelli off pole, down to P6. Absolutely bottled it there. Piastri win. Alonso second. Not what Alonso needs again in the championship. Piastri's doing very well just to control this little rivalry he's got with Alonso. He's keeping him at arm's length the entire time. Verstappen, another podium. And he's climbing up in points. He could be getting 3rd place after all of this. Max and Mercedes could be getting 3rd place in the Drivers' Championship versus both our drivers. But as a unit, Merc aren't doing well. Like, Sainz gets only P10. He's struggling in that Mercedes car. And it means, once again, we outscore every team below us. Antonelli grows to 89, though, despite that frustrating race for him. Abby pulling up to 70. Go on. Decent stuff. You know, I keep forgetting. I think we are able to put her in for practice sessions. I think we should start doing that to try and grow her even more. Because it would be really cool later down the line if we're still playing the game, you know, post, you know, season 4, 5, whatever, to maybe try and get, you know, her into the car for a race. I think that'd be really cool. Right, regulation votes. The cost gap going down. I'm up for that because I don't think we're even spending to the cost gap right now. Like, we've got plenty left, right? 65 million. Yeah, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. The bigger teams won't be, and that's exactly what we've got to go for it. I'm for it. I'm for it. They're not going to go for it, though, are they? They're not going to go for it. Oh, James Allison grows to 91. Not bad. They're not going to go for it, are they? Against it, of course, of course. Ferrari voted for it. Okay. Ferrari. Big ups them. But, yeah, McLaren, no. Red Bull, no. Merc, no. Haas and Williams, no, that's an odd one, but the rest of them did vote for, but oh well, oh well. And now, finally, we get to the Singapore Grand Prix. Apologies, it's been so far into the video, maybe, until we get our first bit of actual management action, me doing it, but I wanted to get through 4 more races today to continue, you know, to get through the season at a good rate. I feel like you guys have actually been enjoying that. I've been enjoying that. It definitely means the series doesn't feel like it's lagging too much each season. And I wanted to do Singapore because I don't think we haven't managed Singapore ever in the game yet. We've done Baku once, we've done Monza once, we've done Spa once. We haven't ever managed Singapore. And oh, are you seeing that? Singapore, it's a washout monsoon weather. This could be another Canada for us. I hope. That's big. That's big. First time managing Singapore. It was the first time we managed Canada, remember, when we got the win. First time managing Singapore as well, in the wet. Please, come on. There we go. It's going to be moderate rain, intermediate conditions. Let's tweak this setup and go out there and hopefully have another decent time in the wet conditions. That is on a knife's edge for the setup there for Behrman. Hopefully that works out for him. All right, let's go, boys. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's going to actually, the wet weather will go up a bit and then come down. So let's just wait. Let's hold off and wait. There's no point going out right now. Looks like everyone's thinking the same thing. So let's just wait for this wet weather to hopefully start coming down. But you can see things are changing as we go on through the session. That line fluctuating just ever so slightly. But around here, that's when we're going to go out. We'll do 2 runs, I think. Or I'll do 1 run. I'll do 1 run. 1 run. Let's just get one lap in on the lowest fuel possible. Hopefully that might be enough, but let's see. All right, boys, for the first time, going out on my watch. Let's go, let's go. And behind a Mercedes car with traffic. That's not going to be good for him, but he's still up there in P2, you know. Even despite being behind a Mercedes car the entire time on his lap, he goes P2. Antonelli across the line P1. Honestly, the pace we have in the wet this season, it's crazy good. And a track like this, high speed won't matter. So the one weakness of our car is not present here at this circuit. I think we're on for another good one. I think we've chosen wisely of which race to manage. Lonzo goes quicker, but it's all right. It's all right. We'll build up to it in Q2 and Q3. Hamilton's got a car issue. Verstappen as well. So that'll be interesting for those two. They might be out of the equation come the race. And that'll be good for us because Verstappen's looking quick. He's up there. He's quicker than Piastri right now. Quicker than Behrman. So that'll be good for us, for Verstappen and Hamilton, who beats Behrman, to be out the equation if they've got a car issue, a minor fault. Q2, right, here we go. What's the situation? Oh, go now. Absolutely go now. A little bit of a gap for Antonelli. Go, go, go. Get ahead of that car if you can. Don't think he will. That's a bit... Oh, no, he does. Antonelli gets out of that, ahead of that McLaren. So it'll be the first cars on track, sitting a lap. Everyone is out, but near enough. So I'm hoping we don't... Yeah, no traffic whatsoever. Maybe right at the end. No, we're good. We're good. Beautiful stuff there. Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Because now we're getting the track at the lowest level of wet weather. Behrman across the line, P1. Antonelli goes quicker by half a second. Jeez. I hope that's not going to cost Behrman Q3. I really hope it doesn't. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Ocon's good. Oh, my days. Ocon and Van Dorn have done amazingly there. Russell as well. Because this may well be the order. Because, you know, they may not go quicker, you know, in this next bit. Because it's a little bit wetter out there. So... who knows? Really good lap from Russell, Ocon, and Van Dorn. The McLarens go out again. Don't know why they feel the need to. I think it's fine, to be honest. I think track grip's not going to go up. They're not really seeming to find time, it would seem. Yeah, no one's going quicker. Genuinely, that lap from Russell, Van Dorn, Ocon. What a blind... and Tsunoda. Blinders from those 4 drivers to get into the top 10 shootout. That is it. Hamilton has a car issue, and he's not even in the top 10 to try and help his case out. Verstappen gets through, but Ocon, Van... oh, no, they've got grid penalties. That's bad for them. I mean, I don't care. The Red Bull family can go suck it. So, yeah, I'm not too disheartened by that. But they did do well. At least Russell's going to be up there. Oh, it might be dry here. It says soft tyres. Okay, okay. Let's pause it as soon as we go. Dry weather. Oh, okay. Absolutely. Just go out now. Even if you're together, just go out. Go out stuck together at the hip. Get this lap in before it starts raining. Get it in now. It's going to be a fully dry lap for them, I think. For others, I don't know. Looks like the rain's delayed a little bit, but we'll get the track at its best, I think, as it starts to rain maybe in 1 minute. It's starting to rain slightly. Yeah, oh, I think I can see a few spots of rain. We are 7/10 quicker than Leclerc. Piastri's going through. Yeah, it's raining now. You saw the spits of rain there. There we go. Hopefully, I really beg that could just be a 1-2 booked in, but let's see. We know the pace of the McLarens is mighty. Verstappen goes third, over half a second slower. What is Piastri going to do? Piastri! Alonso! Alonso, Piastri, 3-4! This might be it. It's mighty close, though. 0.053, but that might be it for us. That might just be it for our two drivers. Come on! Oh, the rain's out. Oh, beautiful. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think we've done it. First qualifying managed this episode. 1-2. Oh, come on. It's going to be the second 1-2 for the team, of course. They got a 1-2 previously without my help in that managed qualifying around Canada. And then we picked it up and managed them to the end to get the 1-2. This time we've got the managed qualifying 1-2. Can we now, again, see it into a 1-2 for the race? McLaren are a bit quicker than us, though. Remember, when we went to Canada for that episode, we were actually ahead of McLaren on the R&D chart. Now we know from the start of the episode, McLaren are back ahead of us on paper. But I think the lack of high speed and just us in wet weather is helping us. So I think we've got a good chance. We've got a good chance. It's not going to be as dominant, though, as Canada. We're going to have to work for it, I feel. Beautiful. Beautiful. Russell's going to start P7 in the Haas, you know. That's pretty crazy. Oh, God. Interesting. Dries at the start of the race. Oh, it is. It is dries at the start. It's not a fully wet race. Oh, okay. This changes things a bit. McLaren have a much better chance now. I think the motive is go hards to the wet. No pit stop before the wet period. Absolutely not. It's out of the question. It's out of the question. And that wet period might come a little bit sooner. So I think we might be okay just to go at normal pace, to be honest. I think knowing that we have a wet period to save fuel later, dare I say we even go 2 laps less fuel? I think that will really keep us nice and light at the start of the race. And then we know we can save the fuel later in the wet period. I think we go aggressive, you know? If we want the win, if we want a 1-2, you've got to do some pretty crazy things sometimes. Let's go for the 2 laps under fuel.
The anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance are absolutely buzzing with excitement. Amidst the noise and fanfare of the occasion, a crucial moment now to concentrate.
It's a P2 start for them, an excellent opportunity, and no doubt they'll be looking to grab it with both hands.
But let's see what today has in store, shall we? And this is it, the Singapore Grand Prix.
Here we go. Another 1-2 to start. Lights out and away we go. Is it a good start for both drivers? I think it may be. There's some covering off having to be done. Piastri starts well. Piastri round the outside of Behrman. No. Piastri up to P2. Alonso stays P4. Behrman comes back at him, though. Elbows out. Good stuff, lads. Good stuff. Aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. Go aggressive. Go aggressive. Push. Big push. Yellow flags behind. Don't know what's that for. Right now, McLaren's on mediums. Oh, no, Piastri on mediums. Alonso's gone hard, so Piastri might be quite quick here as our two drivers fight a bit. Piastri might be quite quick, but he's surely got to pit again before the wet period. Whereas the rest of us, apart from Lando and a couple of others, the rest of us will be going to the wet period, I think. Right, I'm going to push them for a little bit. Let's try and get a bit of a gap if we can, maybe. Okay, good. Let's go neutral now. Piastri will definitely attack us. I know he will. He might even overtake us, but he's going to pit. Guaranteed he pits. There's no way he doesn't pit, right? Like, the wet period's going even later, probably, than we expected. Like, what's their expected pit window? Like, where is it? Pit window, lap 32. It was, yeah, 32. This looks like it'll be wet period at 35. So if you want to go to the end, if you want to go to inters, you absolutely have to protect the tyres. And we can control the pace around Singapore as well. It's a street circuit. It's hard to overtake at. Going to avoid high-risk curbs for both drivers. Let's see if they can hold on to 1-2 with avoid risk curbs, because that will be the key to keeping the tyres in check for the intermediate period. Right now, you can see Piastri's there, but he's not overtaking us yet. Okay, he's got P2. No panic. No panic. No panic. He's on mediums. He's on mediums. He should be quicker. Like, he should be. All right, Piastri's got us. That's fine. This is absolutely fine. I am calm. I am cool, calm, collected. This is okay. Let's run our race. We know what our race is. He's got his own race. Oh, VSC.
There's a VSC.
That helps us. That helps us. Might help Piastri a little bit, but helps us more. We can save fuel now under this VSC. If Piastri's smart, he pits now. If Piastri's smart and McLaren are smart, they pit now. He doesn't. He doesn't. Van Dorn's retired. VSC's ending. We've saved a good amount of fuel there. Really good amount of fuel on that VSC. Oh, we've probably go deploy, to be honest. Bit of deploy. Oh, Antonelli. Good move. He overtakes Piastri straight away off the virtual safety car. Lovely stuff. As his tyre wear goes lower than ours now on the mediums. Okay, he's got us again, but it's all right. And a matter of fact, he's not popped anywhere. Antonelli's popped past him. Get gapped, mate. Get gapped. Oh, absolutely get gapped. Oh, our battery's empty, but get gapped, mate. Absolutely get gapped. Antonelli has walked away from you, and Behrman's now passed. All right, Piastri pits. There we go. He pits onto what? Is that a set of softs? Soft tyres. Fair enough. Fair enough. I rate the aggression. I rate the aggression. He's there. He could catch us. He could catch us. He could. But I'd rather have the track position. Piastri's up to P7. He is flying. Piastri's really flying on those softs. He's taking care of them as well, because Antonelli's still got the fast lap of the Grand Prix. So he's going well. He's making overtakes, but he's not taking the life out of those tyres, which is fairs. About the same. Okay, 37. Okay. It's all right. It's all right. Piastri's up to P5. He's gaining on Leclerc now. You can see he's got Leclerc. Now he sets fast lap of the Grand Prix. So now he's got clean air, 11 seconds to Alonso. Tyre is 81. Let's see what it's like as we go on through the next phases. We've got yellow flags. Let's see how quickly he gains on Alonso. Down to less than 10 seconds. 9, 8. Is it going to get to... Okay, it's slowing down, you see. He's not gaining on Alonso rapidly. If anything, Alonso's gaining on Behrman here. Okay, now he's gained a good chunk there, but what's his tyre wear? Okay, that's very good tyre wear, actually. That's very good tyre wear for the situation. Everyone is bailed off the hards as well. It's only us and Alonso and O'Ward and Lawson that are stubborn enough to stay on the hards. I think we're committed now. I think we're committed to the wet periods. Behrman's now got Alonso behind him. He's got to try and defend if he can, but Alonso looking like he's pushing him. Alonso gets him. Rain's coming. There you go. Engineer mentions rain for the first time. Behrman needs to keep up with Alonso. Multiple car crash. Could that be something for us? Leclerc. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Leclerc. A little bit of a... Oh, it's on the exit. Leclerc. I mean, he's hit an RB into the wall. So, actually... Fair play, Leclerc. Fair play. Our tyre wear's worse than Alonso's. Alonso's done really well to keep those in check. You might need to be even more cautious here. Rain started. That's good. That's good. Keep it coming. Keep it coming, Rain. Keep it coming. We're still P1. Oh, Alonso's there now. Alonso's there. Let's go for always defend. Always defend off high-risk curbs for the first time. Ay. DRS there for Alonso. Antonelli stays ahead. Just about. Come on, mate. Come on. I feel like he's going to get him. And Piastri now is just there. That's Behrman. That's Piastri. He's got so much pace, this reigning world champion of ours, here in McLaren, that he's brought it back really well. But the rain is falling now, so just got to hope it comes down quicker. I think Piastri's going to get him. Always defend. Deploy. Bit of fuel. Can Behrman stay ahead? Please, I beg, Behrman. I beg. And Alonso's got Antonelli. No. He's got him. Use a bit of fuel, mate. and deploy. Let's go back at him. Let's get back at him. Behrman gets done by McLaren. Ah, both McLarens are respectively past us. That's annoying. That's frustrating. Just got to hope the wet weather pace is going to come through as Antonelli comes back at Alonso, though. Come on, mate. Come on. Get down the inside there. Behrman can't get Piastri. Needs to start raining a lot more, man. A lot more. Piastri's right there. I think Piastri might even get both of us here. Alonso gets Antonelli. Antonelli coming back with DRS. Go on, son. On the inside. Oh, good move. Good move. Piastri's got a good view of this. Antonelli on the left. Gets the traction out. Come on, man. Who's got DRS, though? That'll be the important thing. That'll be the very important thing. Who's got DRS out of both of them? Alonso has DRS. No. Block him off. Do not let Piastri by, mate. Block him off. Block him off. Okay. I mean, we're trying to fight a much quicker car, but look at the gap to Verstappen. Aarava, Archer, GP, and McLaren in a world of their own right now. Right, the rain is coming. I think pit in 2 laps time for Inters, you know. Water's coming down. Oh, both McLarens pit. Both McLarens pit. Oh, that means Piastri's going to lose time in this double stack. That's a bit early for Inters. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Pit this lap. Inters. The good thing here is we've got a 4-second gap. So if Behrman and Antonelli pit together as well, they won't get held up as much as the McLarens. Absolutely they won't. That's a decent amount. We're not going to do that with our drivers because we have the gap. We have the gap. Right, the water's coming down. Antonelli's already pushed. Conditions have changed to damp, and we are just coming through the last sector. Okay, McLaren may have timed it right. McLaren may have timed it right, but we come through, and we won't be double stacking, crucially, I don't think. I think there's enough time there. Come on, please, 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 please. This needs to be a good pit stop for Antonelli. If he has a mistake, then it's ropes. Oh, what timing that is. Beautiful timing. The only problem is McLaren have gained too much time on the undercut. Even Piastri might be through ahead of Antonelli. Ah. How did McLaren know? Their weather center must be like even one more level than us, because I did not see the weather jumping that much, like that quickly from where we were. It's all right. It's all right. We know the pace we had in the wet. Let's prove it. Let's prove it. I think we are superior in wet conditions. Let's prove it right now. Antonelli, he's not really pressurizing Piastri. It's not the same as Canada, is it? It's not the same as Canada. We're not dominating this period in the wet. Our tyre wear is much better, though. Okay, let us cook. Let us cook. Let us cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. We're just going to keep them like this. Build up the tyre wear, then push. Because we're not losing too much time. 3 seconds. We're not losing time at all. And we've now saved all the fuel we had. Antonelli's gaining on Piastri now that we're pushing fuel. This is good. We're coming back at him. We're coming back at him. And we know we can save fuel again. Hamilton has a mechanical fault. No surprise. That was the case before. As now we're starting to use the tyre wear. Let's go down to 80, 70, 78. And then I'll save it again. Then I'll save it again. All right, 78 is going to be soon. 15 laps to go. 15 laps to go. Save fuel again. Save fuel again. What's the gap? 2.6. Still within the range. Still within the range. We're going to push them again. 10 laps to go. Okay, start pushing now. Start pushing now. 10% more tyre wear. Surely we're going to gain on them. Surely, 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 surely. They're fighting each other. Piastri's trying to fight Alonso. But the gap's growing. Like, how are they doing this? With 10% less tyre wear. Like, surely their rubber starts falling away rapidly soon. 6 laps to go. 2.6 the gap. We've got 6% more tyre wear. And we're still not really making a huge dent on them. Let's save it for the end. Save it for the end. Save a big push for the end. Let's cool the tyres down again. Antonelli, mate. Ah, they're just too good. They're just too good. It's getting under 2 seconds, though. Maybe that tyre wear. 1.2. And we've got fuel. And we've got fuel. Go, go, go. Surely, yeah, 49% tyre wear compared to 63. They have absolutely cooked those tyres. Come on, Antonelli. Come on. Okay, let's go. Well, I don't know what we go. We're under 1 second now. Do we keep it calm right now? Let's keep it calm right now. Let's keep it calm right now. Let's keep it calm. Yellow flags. Oh, no. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Late safety car. What? We were just here. We were going to make an overtake for P2 and then use up all the tyre wear we had to chase Alonso down. And instead now, you just know this is going to the end of the race. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is fixed, FIA. This is fixed. This is race fixing at its best. Unbelievable. Multiple car crash. I bet it's not even that bad. I bet it's not even that bad. I bet it's not even warranting of a safety car. Okay. Maybe it was. Ah, for goodness sake. For goodness sake. That's it then. That's it. Game over. After all of that, it honestly, without the safety car, I backed us for at least second place. And I think giving Alonso a run to the money right to the end, last lap, last sector, with the tyre wear we have over them, absolutely no-brainer that Antonelli was going to challenge for first by the very end of the race. But now, it's just going to end like this, isn't it? It's just going to end like this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. McLaren given another 1-2. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. They can attack at the end, but it won't matter. It won't matter. Safety car's going to come in, and this is going to be it. It'll end like this. Fernando Alonso wins, crucially, for his championship fight, but it's third and fourth.
That's the checkered flag. It
should have been more. It should have been at least first and fourth. At least first and fourth. No, mate. No, Antonelli. No, don't you dare. Don't you say that, Kimi. You did everything right. You did everything right, Antonelli. This was taken away from us for the safety car. It's very telling that I'm that annoyed about it. That's how much I felt. I genuinely believed Antonelli could have got first there. The tyre wear was mad. Like 20% more, but wasn't meant to be. Alonso gets the win. He needs the win, but the gap's still pretty big there. 40 points to Piastri, but it's a strong finish. We're third, fourth in the championship. Again, we really outscore Ferrari and Merc by a big amount, especially Ferrari. Oi, oi, oi. They're having a shocker. They're having a shocker. Merc are really looking much better. What's the table looking like? Williams ahead of Alpine. Williams closing up to Aston Martin, you know. Lando's doing very well to lead Williams, I must say, in this season. And then Red Bull and Audi level pegging on 1. Ah, what could have been? What could have been, chat? What could have been? It could have been 1-4. It's 3-4. Gutting. But those things happen in racing. Hey, still a great episode. I can't believe we've signed two amazing engineers like that. Guys, if you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. And you're around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.